MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. That's my heart. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Tonight, a good one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers on Monday Night Primetime. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
On the ready. Ready.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
The 40-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Set. 10. Ready.
We go play action with Love. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Got it into the hands of Olave. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. 2nd and 2, you're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
Ready.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And complete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
Sets up fourth
The
down.
Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll throw first play with Penix. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Back to 60.
They'll go play action now with Penix. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 38 yards. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's complete to the rookie's 2nd-round pick. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here we go, set. Let's go.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Atlanta. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. A try here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And this will wind up a Niners 1st down as he gets up past the 35. Now, stoppage here for an injury. It's Christian McCaffrey who's having an issue down there. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On play action, Love. Flush to his right, and that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch, can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Love. That's the versatile Jordan James. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. And they've got it 2nd and 1 coming up.
Set, hut. 10 black. Ready?
Now, faking the give. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Down. Set.
Here's Love. His throw left is complete with Judy. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
On the ready. Right. White. Set. Ready. Claws. Yellow. Ready.
The throw is Love. He's got his man. That's Olave. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
On the set.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Love to throw. Pass on by Pearsall. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Ready, set.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Falcons' 19-yard line.
Set. Set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. And he's going to have the 49ers 1st down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic Yes, they run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the bootleg, it's Love. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On the ground, it's Brown. And the Niners are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
So first things first, you want to make sure that you pick up a fresh set of downs. He does that. Of course, he would have loved to have gotten the touchdown, but got a feeling he's going to get another shot here, this time from the 1.
52 blue. Blaster, 6. Green Jack. Set, go.
Now Love. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Set, hut. 50, green. Ready.
James is in. Touchdown, 49ers.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score Niners 10, Falcons 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Now give on the ground, and he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, here is Penix. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. And it's caught left side. It's complete. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Ready up.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Trouble, 38. Here we go. Hut.
On the ground, it is James to start the drive. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
It's 2nd and 8.
Set. Ready.
Here's Love. This one on target to Olave. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Set. Ready. Blue, 32. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
On the set. White. Yellow. Set.
Back to the air, it's Love. He'll complete that to his fullback. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Now the Falcons will use their third final timeout to talk things over before 3rd down.
Black Ultra. Come on.
To throw is Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Second and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll air one out for Palmer. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.